My friend, let me ask you something that might change everything you think you know about weight loss. You've tried cardio, haven't you? You've cut carbs, maybe even tried intermittent fasting, counted every single calorie. But that stubborn belly fat, it's still there, clinging to you like an unwelcome guest that just won't leave. What if I told you that the problem isn't in your fat cells, it's not in your willpower, and it's certainly not because you're not trying hard enough? What if the real culprit is something you've never even considered, something living inside you right now, influencing every bite you take and every pound you store? The problem, my friend, is in your gut, and today, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it.
Now, before we dive deep into the solution, you need to understand what's actually happening inside your body. This isn't some trendy theory. This is cutting-edge science that's revolutionizing how we understand weight loss. The hidden world of gut dysbiosis. Your intestine houses over 100 trillion bacteria. That's more bacterial cells than human cells in your entire body. Think about that for a moment. These microscopic organisms aren't just passive passengers. They're actively communicating with your brain, influencing your cravings, and quite literally deciding whether you store fat or burn it. When these bacteria are in balance, they're your greatest allies. But when they're out of balance, a condition we call dysbiosis, they become saboteurs, working against everything you're trying to achieve. Here's what happens. Bad bacteria produce endotoxins that leak through your intestinal wall, triggering chronic inflammation throughout your body. This inflammation doesn't just make you feel tired and bloated, it hijacks your entire metabolic system. The hormone hijacking. This is where it gets really fascinating and, frankly, a bit alarming. Your gut bacteria directly influence 3 critical hormones that control your weight. Cortisol, your stress hormone. When your gut is inflamed, cortisol levels skyrocket, forcing your body into fat storage mode, especially around your midsection. It's like having a constant stress response even when you're relaxed. Ghrelin, your hunger hormone. Dysbiotic bacteria manipulate ghrelin production, making you feel hungry even when you've just eaten. Ever wonder why you can eat a full meal and still crave snacks an hour later? That's ghrelin manipulation at work. Leptin, your satiety hormone. This is supposed to tell your brain when you're full. But chronic gut inflammation creates leptin resistance, meaning your brain never gets the message to stop eating. So you see, it's not your fault. Your willpower isn't weak. Your gut bacteria have literally been working against you from the inside.
You might think, but I don't have stomach problems. My gut feels fine. And that's exactly why it's so dangerous. Most people with gut issues have no idea it's happening until the symptoms show up in places they never expected. So, let's talk about 3 invisible signs that your gut may be the reason you're not losing weight. Sign 1. You're tired even after sleeping. If you wake up groggy, rely on caffeine, or feel drained halfway through your day, it might not be burnout, it could be your gut. Inflammation in your gut increases cytokines, which interfere with energy production. So even with a full night's sleep, your body can't recharge. Sign 2. You crave sugar or feel hungry all the time. A disrupted gut can affect your hunger hormones. When bad bacteria dominate, they actually send signals to your brain, begging for more sugar to feed themselves. This creates a vicious cycle. Sugar to bad bacteria to more cravings to more fat storage. Sign 3. Your belly feels bloated, tight, or gassy after meals. Even healthy foods can cause bloating if your gut is inflamed. This isn't just discomfort, it's a sign your digestion is compromised. And that leads to slower metabolism, nutrient loss, and fat retention. If you nodded your head to even one of these, then yes, your gut might be the hidden reason why your weight isn't moving. And here's where things get even more interesting, because the foods you thought were helping you might be making it worse. Let's talk about that next.
Now, here's where most people get it wrong, and it's not their fault, because we've been told that certain foods are healthy, when in reality, they're quietly damaging the gut. Let's break down 3 common healthy foods that can actually lead to inflammation, cravings, and blocked fat burning. 1. Whole wheat bread and healthy cereals. They're marketed as fiber-rich, but the truth, most are highly processed, loaded with gluten, preservatives, and sugars. They spike blood sugar, irritate the gut lining, and feed the wrong bacteria. Even multigrain or low-fat labels don't save them. 2. Artificial sweeteners. You might think avoiding sugar is good, and it is, but replacing it with aspartame, sucralose, or saccharin, that's worse. These chemicals confuse your gut microbiome and have been shown to kill good bacteria, leading to insulin resistance and belly fat accumulation. Plus, they can increase sugar cravings instead of reducing them. 3. Low-fat yogurts and diet snacks. These often contain hidden sugars, starches, and artificial flavors that inflame your gut. Real yogurt should be full-fat and fermented, but most fit versions are stripped of nutrients and loaded with fillers that disrupt digestion. You see, it's not just about calories. It's about how foods affect your hormones, your bacteria, and your gut barrier. And if you've been trying to lose weight with these so-called healthy choices, you've been set up to fail. But don't worry, I'll show you how to reverse the damage. First, we need to talk about the biggest gut fat myth most people believe.
Here's the lie we've been sold for decades. Weight loss is just about calories in and calories out. Sounds simple, right? Eat less, move more, problem solved. But if that were true, why are millions of people eating less, exercising more, and still stuck? Why do some people gain weight just by looking at food, while others stay lean eating more? The answer lies not in the calories, but in how your body responds to them. And your gut plays a massive role in that. Let me explain. When your gut is inflamed, your body enters a state of metabolic chaos. Nutrients are poorly absorbed. Blood sugar stays elevated longer. Insulin, your fat storage hormone, stays high. Cortisol, your stress hormone, keeps rising. Leptin, the hormone that tells you you're full, stops working. So even if you're eating clean, even if you're in a calorie deficit, your body is still storing fat, protecting itself, and ignoring your efforts. This is why people say, "I'm doing everything right, but nothing's changing," because they're focusing on the wrong battlefield. Weight loss isn't just about effort. It's about hormonal alignment, inflammation control, and gut repair. And once those fall into place, your body starts letting go of the fat naturally.
If this is starting to make sense to you, and if you've been struggling for months or even years, then this content is exactly for you. If you're still watching, that means this matters to you. So here's what I ask. Leave a comment, say, "I care about my gut," or "This makes sense." Your feedback tells me that I should keep making videos like this. And if you disagree, type, "I'm not convinced, let's talk." Now let's dive into the real fix. 3 habits that can reset your gut and unlock your metabolism again.
You don't need a lab test. You don't need a restrictive diet. And you definitely don't need a shelf full of supplements. What you need are 3 powerful habits that reset your gut and allow your body to do what it was designed to do: digest, absorb, and burn fat. Let's go through them one by one. Habit number 1, morning gut primer. Start your day with warm lemon water plus apple cider vinegar plus a pinch of sea salt. Why? This combination stimulates stomach acid, preps digestion, supports the liver, and hydrates your gut lining. It's like pressing the on button for your digestive system. Just 1 glass first thing in the morning before coffee or food. Habit number 2, fiber first. Don't skip this. Fiber is the fuel for your gut bacteria, but not all fiber is equal. Choose soluble, anti-inflammatory sources like chia seeds, flax seeds, cooked oats, lentils, berries, avocado. These feed the good bacteria, regulate blood sugar, and help detox excess hormones. Aim for at least 25 to 35 grams per day, and always with enough water. Habit number 3, fermented foods daily. Your gut needs friendly reinforcements. Just 1 small portion per day of sauerkraut, kimchi, kefir unsweetened, plain Greek yogurt, or miso or tempeh. These foods reintroduce live probiotics into your gut, supporting immunity, digestion, and hormone balance. These 3 habits alone can create visible changes in your energy, digestion, and belly fat within 14 to 21 days. Next, we'll dive into a mistake most people make during gut repair that silently kills their progress, even when they do everything else right.
You've cleaned up your diet. You've added fiber, fermented foods, and a better morning routine. But nothing is happening. You feel bloated, tired, maybe even gaining weight. What's going on? This is one of the most overlooked mistakes in gut healing: ignoring your liver. Let me explain. Your gut and liver work as a team. Your gut breaks down food and absorbs nutrients. Your liver filters the waste, toxins, and byproducts. But when your liver is overloaded by hidden sugars, alcohol, medications, seed oils, or even excessive supplements, it slows down detox. That creates a backlog, increasing inflammation in the gut and reducing your body's ability to burn fat. It's like trying to clean your house but leaving the trash bags at the door. Common signs that your liver is overwhelmed: afternoon crashes or brain fog, belly fat that won't budge, acne, itchy skin or bad breath, bloating or nausea after eating fat. So even if your gut is improving, your fat loss will stall unless your liver can process the waste. That's why the next step is critical, and most people never hear about it. In the next section, I'll show you exactly how to support your liver naturally with simple foods and habits you can start today. No pills, no detox gimmicks.
Let's make one thing clear. You don't need a 7-day juice cleanse. You don't need expensive supplements labeled liver detox. Your liver doesn't need hype. It needs support. And that support comes from 3 powerful, natural strategies. 1. Cruciferous vegetables every single day. We're talking about broccoli, arugula, kale, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. These foods are rich in sulforaphane, a compound that activates your liver's detox enzymes. They help flush out estrogen byproducts, processed fats, toxins, and metabolic waste, especially when lightly steamed or sautéed with olive oil. Aim for at least 1 cup per day. 2. Hydration plus lemon plus minerals. Your liver can't detox if you're dehydrated. Start your day with a 1-liter bottle of water containing half a lemon, a pinch of sea salt,
Optional, cucumber slices or mint. This supports bile flow, balances electrolytes, and helps move toxins through the lymphatic system. 3. Liver tonics at night. Before bed, instead of a snack, try a warm drink that supports liver function. Dandelion root tea, ginger and turmeric infusion, chamomile with a slice of lemon peel. These teas reduce inflammation and calm your nervous system, which supports your liver's natural cleanup process during sleep. Doing this consistently for just 7 to 10 days can dramatically improve how your body processes fat, resets digestion, and reduces belly bloating. Now that you've rebalanced your gut and supported your liver, it's time for the final piece, the daily routine that brings it all together.
Let's put everything together into a simple, daily rhythm. Because success doesn't come from doing one big thing once, it comes from doing the right small things every day. Here's a sample routine that balances your gut, supports your liver, and triggers fat burning without stress. Morning, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Drink warm lemon water plus pinch of sea salt plus apple cider vinegar. Optional, add ginger or turmeric for bonus detox support. Wait 20 minutes. Eat high protein, high fiber breakfast. 2 eggs plus sautéed spinach plus avocado. Or protein smoothie with flaxseed, berries, and almond butter. Movement. 10 to 15 minute brisk walk or stretching activates lymph and gut. Midday, 12 o'clock to 2 p.m. Eat a balanced lunch. Protein plus cruciferous veggie plus healthy fat. Example, grilled salmon plus broccoli plus quinoa plus olive oil. Post-meal walk. Just 10 minutes helps digestion and blood sugar. Optional, 1 cup of green tea or dandelion tea, liver support. Evening, 6 o'clock to 8 p.m. Eat a light dinner, low in sugar or starch. Example, chicken plus zucchini noodles plus steamed kale. No eating after dinner. Let your body rest. Drink chamomile or ginger tea before bed. Key rules. No snacking between meals. Give your gut time to reset. Hydrate all day, at least 2 liters. At least 25 grams fiber daily. 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep. Gut repair happens while you rest. It's not a diet, it's a reset. And when you follow this consistently, your gut heals and your body follows. But before we close, let me give you one final suggestion, something that could double your results.
Let's take a step back for a second. You didn't get here by accident. If you watched all the way to this point, that means something in this message connected with you. Maybe it was the constant bloating, the stubborn weight that doesn't move, the energy crashes that don't make sense. Or maybe you just felt tired of trying so hard for so little progress. Whatever brought you here, know this: it's not your fault. You've been trying to fix the surface when the root of the problem was hidden inside your gut. But now you have the map. You know what's really going on. And most important, you know how to take control again. If this video helped you, let me know in the comments. Yes, I liked it if it made sense to you. No, I didn't like it if something didn't resonate. I read every comment, and it helps me make even better content for you. And if you have a suggestion, something you'd like me to cover, I welcome it. We're on this journey together. Now, if you're ready to start this reset, don't just close the video and move on. Share it with a friend who's been struggling in silence. Send it to someone who always says, "I've tried everything." Because maybe what they need is not another diet, but a new perspective. Subscribe, turn on the bell, And I'll see you in the next video, where we'll go even deeper into this journey of healing, strength, and real change. This is your health journey, and it's just getting started.